MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your Toronto Blue Jays.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dero, what's the key to them earning a World Series berth here in hostile territory?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete. Gets really good jumps on the ball. But people, his calling card's in the batter's box. He can go deep in a hurry.
So digging in now, Jose Ramirez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Pull him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, Dero, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike. Baraki has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Settling in now, Sean Jones. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runners on first with 1 down. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Batting 4th, the left fielder, number 32, Franmil Reyes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
The 1-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there on the first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing. Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Travis Jankowski.
First pitch on its way. And he pops it up back behind second base. Jones has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 49.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Fouled off. A payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a fly ball. Luplow is after it, but this will land untouched. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And with two gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you see there, lying in wait for the winner in this series, the National League representatives, the Pittsburgh Pirates. And what a story they've been all year. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-0 home. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. Blue Jays go down in order. Still no score. So coming to the plate, Carlos Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Standing in, Francisco Lindor. First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the letters 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
This is line to left. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are two away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is foul right side. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Jays left fielder. Hernandez is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 27.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
He's set, and the pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Guerrero leads off first with 1 away. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First offering on its way. And that's in there for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line drive, base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it out for a base hit.
Stepping in now, number 8, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 0-1 offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll move to the third with no score. Now batting, Jordan Luplow, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Jordan Luplow.
First offering on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. High chopper over to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 9th, the catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
At the plate, Roberto Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Guerrero is there on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
In now, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
The windup and the 0-1. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Reese McGuire, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, number 10.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside. 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Travis Jankowski next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. McGuire gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Jonathan Davis will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Jonathan Davis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Ramirez showing off his range. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now, number 35, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman, Joe.
Stepping in, Sean Jones. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
0-1 the count. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Reyes.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Down and away, ball one. Hit on the ground to third. Guerrero gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again. Mike Morgan comes
Leading
into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The first baseman, Mike Morgan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 home. This pitch is popped up. Ramirez in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Taken, called strike two on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 1-2. Back up the middle. And that will get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-2 misses, ball two.
2-2.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And they take the lead. It's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. popped him up. Perez over to his left, one down. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that will segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Ready now, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full. Bo Bichette will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bo Bichette. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike. Bichette stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the second round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Gurriel stands at first with 1 out. And it's fouled away.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 fouled balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Still even at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next to bat for Toronto, number 8. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Reese McGuire, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Comes set, and the 0-1. There's a chopper foul off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Pitch is popped up. Ramirez has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We played 4. It's now 2-0 Blue Jays. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. One man out now in the Cleveland 5th. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, right to him. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Josh Donaldson.
Ready for another chance. Josh Donaldson. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Here it comes. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So striding forward now, Jordan Luplow. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Hit in the air to shallow center. Number 8 ranging into the outfield. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Donaldson at second. Luplow on at first with 2 down. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. In the dirt, and now let's see. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The set and the 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
hit hard on the ground to first. On to first, and the Tribe are held in check as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Now at the plate, Travis Jankowski. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Travis Jankowski.
Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
So stepping in, Jonathan Davis. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. First offering on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Danny Salazar enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Stepping in now, Mike Morgan, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A 1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to live in the outer half of the plate, then you're going to have to dive out there and get it. And that's exactly what he did. Hey, that's a heck of a job right there, going the other way after seeing 3 pitches on the outer half.
Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 fouled off. First and second now, 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Striding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Now a hard liner. Foul. Here's another 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So striding in, Jose Ramirez. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Grounded down the third baseline. The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit to short. Bichette's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, number 35.
At the plate, number 35. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, John Jones.
Striding in for the Indians, Sean Jones. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count. 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Hit on the ground to short. Bichette gathers it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the sixth inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there.
Now
he had to
batting.
stare down a really
Number
good
11.
hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. It was a walk in his last trip. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3. One out, nobody on. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
3-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 8.
Digging in once again, number 8. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
No strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're up 2-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And the pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. Reyes leads off second with nobody out. Hit back up the middle. No problem here. 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Here it comes, 1-0. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Count remains 2-2. Hit to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
The batter, the designated hitter, Josh Donaldson.
Digging in, Josh Donaldson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
we're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Behind 0-2 now.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Working on hanging another 0. The pitch in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1 left for the Tribe. They're down 2-0.
7th inning, stretch.
Striding in, Reese McGuire. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And they start him out away with a called strike. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, strike 2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box now, Travis Jankowski, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Reyes moves over and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 49.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Davis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Behind 0-2 now. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Now that's popped up. Jones is there for it, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in and looking for more, Jordan Luplow. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1-0 the count. Two balls and no strikes.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Hit hard down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Luplow stands at second with no outs. Heading out toward shallow right. Jankowski's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Ramirez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Two and 1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
1 strike.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Derek Law gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 64, Derek Law.
In now, number 35, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Now the 1-0 pitch outside, the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But, hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
One out and a runner on second base. Pickoff move to second. Runners back. Popped him up. McGuire is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Joe.
Stepping up to the plate, Sean Jones, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Grounded to short. Backhanded. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Indians forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Jays are out in front 2-1. James Hoyt is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping up now, Mike Morgan.
Leading off for the Jays, the first baseman, Mike Morgan.
First offering on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Morgan on at first, nobody out. And he lays off the pitch down and away, ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting,
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Luplow has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, number 13. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike one.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Behind 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
The 1-2. All on the ground to first. Can this be two? There's one. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 8 full here in game 4. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Indians 1. Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Franmil Reyes. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home is a fastball looked at for a strike.
A nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's 2 for 3. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Santana waiting on a 1-1. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Close to 50,000 on their feet here in Toronto. He goes after a pitch on the outer half and pops it weakly toward the left side of the infield. And he'll get under it to make the catch. And the Blue Jays are going to live to fight another day. They stave off elimination here in Game 4 as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
This one definitely a low scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Toronto trail in this series 3-1. Ryan Borucki pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next.